In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Photoshop to prepare two different types of images to put on your website. First of all, open up Photoshop, which is this blue square right here that says PS. And this is what the program looks like after it's open. I'm going to go to File, Open, and navigate to the P drive by clicking on Computer and finding where it says MHS Photo, and here at the end it says P. That's the P drive. And in here is the Photo 2014-2015 folder. I'll open that up. And here's my folder. Eventually, everyone in photography is going to have a folder in here. So I'm going to click Open, and I'm going to open up this image right here, which is a regular photo straight off of my digital camera. So if we take a look at the size of this by going to Image Size, we can see that it is extremely large, 72 inches by 48 inches. And the resolution is 72. The 72 part is perfect. That's exactly what we need for the web. But this is way too big. I'm going to guess and say about 8 inches is going to be good for my website. So I'm going to highlight right there where it says width, and I'm going to type in 8. And you'll notice that the bottom number automatically changed. That's because Photoshop makes it proportionate so that the photo doesn't get squished. So now I'm going to click OK. And you can see that it shrank it. Don't worry, it's not really that small. It just looks like that for now. Look up here at this tab. This was the name of the file, the original, MG6595. What I want to do is keep this file at its original really giant size, because one of these days I might want to print it and I might want it to be really large. So I'm going to save this as a different name so that I have one copy that's the original and I have another copy of it that's this little small one. So I'm going to go to File, Save As, and I'm going to call this, how about Colorful Web Home Image. Okay, and I'm going to leave the format on JPEG, click Save, and I'm going to have the quality stay at 6 because 6 is medium. We have a limited amount of space on our Google Sites, so we have to make sure that we don't use it all up before the school year is over. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. So now this is called Colorful Web Home. I'll go ahead and close that. And I'm going to go to my Gmail account right now. And here's my web page. So on my web page, I'm going to go ahead and click this edit button right here. And I'm going to change the layout. Click layout right here and put this on 2 columns. You don't have to change it if you don't want to, but I like the way that this allows you to have a photo on this side and a text on this side. It just kind of breaks up the page a little nicer than having everything all just in one giant column. So down here in this column, I'm going to click inside of it so that the cursor's there, go to Insert Image, and I'm going to upload image and go to the P drive, go to Photo 2014-2015, get my folder. There's the original. Let's put this on icon so we can see it. So there's the original one. This one is really large, and here's the one that I saved, which was a lot smaller. So I'll click that one, click Open, and I am going to add some alt text to it. Alt text is for people that are vision impaired. On their computers, when they hover over this image, it will read to them whatever you write in this box. So I think that's a nice thing to do for people that are vision impaired. So I'm going to say colorful home page image. And I'm going to click OK. So now you can see that my image is in the box and it looks like it's a perfect size. I could change the size over here if I wanted to. Small, medium, large, or go back to original, and I do like the original size, so I'm going to leave it right there. Over here on this side, I'm going to put a different type of Photoshop image. So for now, I'm going to save this and go back to Photoshop. Sometimes in Photoshop, let's go to Open. I have another file in here, and it's called Environmental Portrait. I made it last year, and I think it's pretty cool looking. I took a picture of myself, and I combined it together with a picture of a waterfall that I took in Oregon. So this image has lots of layers in it, and layers is something that we're going to learn about later when we talk more about Photoshop. But if you ever want to put this kind of image onto your web page, you have to do a few things to it. So let me drag off the layers panel right here and show you what I'm talking about. So you can see all of these things right here. That's, for example, is the waterfall. That's called layers. You can't put an image on the internet that has layers in it. So I have to save this as a different format so that I will be able to put it on the internet. So another thing that I want to do is get rid of some of the extra white space on this. So I went ahead and took the crop tool, which is this one right here, and I'm going to draw a box around it and then make the box about the size that I want it to be and click the check mark. Now what I'm going to do, you can see this is called Environmental Portrait PSD, so this is the original. I want to go to File, Save As. Oh, you know what? First I need to change the size, so let me cancel that. Image size. So the resolution is gigantic, 300. So what I want to do is take off Resample, change this to 72, put Resample back on, and what did I make the other one? Can't remember if I made it 8 or 9. I'll try 8. And you can see that the bottom number changed automatically. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And now I'm going to go to File, Save As, and I'm going to call it a different name. Let's say Home Page Image. Let's see, waterfall. And instead of a Photoshop format, I'm going to click this open and put it on JPEG right here. I'm going to click Save and leave the quality at 6 and click OK. So now I have two versions of this. I have one called Environmental Portrait, which is the original, and then I have the one that I just saved, which is the waterfall one. So when I close this, I want to click No right here because I shrank this into a really small size. If I click Yes, I will permanently save this as a really small image, and I don't want to do that because one of these days I might want to print it really large. So I'm going to say no, but I already have the other copy that I did save as small. So I'm going to minimize this. We're back on the web page. I'm going to click the Edit Page icon, click on this side over here, go to Insert Image, Upload Image, and there we go, Homepage Image Waterfall. Open. And I think I'm just going to call it Waterfall Image for any vision impaired person that might look at this website. And you know what? I think I'm going to rearrange this. I'm going to put this one up here. I'm going to move this one over here. Move this one down there. Because I want my face looking into the web page. I don't want it looking off the side. So I think it looks better like that. Now, is that the size I want it? Let's try large. I think I like it original, so I'll put it there. The other thing that I did was in Word, I just prepared this little snippet of text that says welcome to my photo page, etc., etc. So I'm going to copy that and then go back to here, and I think I'll put it at the top. Paste, and I want to make it bigger perhaps. And I think I'm going to change the size of it to this nice blue color. Okay, that's a little bit too large. Let's try 16. Okay, that's better. And I'm going to click Save. All right, so at first, you're not going to run into very many projects like this, the Photoshop one that has layers, but eventually you'll have a lot of photographs, Photoshop projects that you'll have to do that with. So now you know how to do it. That's it for now.